Well met, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reading through Omniscient Reader 61 to 65. Apologies, it is a day late, I've been quite busy. Alright, recap of where we're at, and then we shall get straight into it. There's a lot to recap, a lot happened, but I've tried to simplify it. Here we go. We learned about the author very briefly, and how he created a pretty much a spin-off, but it started the same or very similar, complete rip off the start as TWSA, but yeah, it eventually branched off into its own thing. And about his avatar skill, he's essentially able to create clones of him to approach people at different times. But that is why he knows certain things about the story. Again, he will be like the other readers, though he will only know it to a certain point. We see Jung Hyuk repay his debt to Dokja by letting him live. And he also lets him keep the flag that he's been, leveling up this whole time. It sounds like he's about to go make his own conquest, though, start his own group, go get another flag. I could see him coming back later on in the King's Qualification challenge to like support him, maybe, or they'll group up with him, who knows. But yeah, he goes off on his own again, takes Jihai with him, and then with Minseob and Sungak's help, Dokja just kind of comes up with his plan to write his own false prophecy. Or rewrite, part of the book again with certain truths in there to, make sure people believe them, but to lead people astray, lure him into a trap of his own making. He immediately puts it up on the Dokja auction house, and Donghoon does help him sell, but he's making mad dosh with it. Of course. He then, he's time for a rest. He tells the group, but he's actually entering Omniscient Reader's viewpoint level 3. It can only happen when he's like drifting his consciousness, so he's either close to dead or probably sleeping. So even while he's asleep, he's awake. He's not really recovering mana, I guess, when he's doing that, like he normally would. But while he's napping, he's using his viewpoint to spy on both the Tyrant King and the fake author. The group then splits up. He sends Hui-Won on a solo mission, which we're not sure about yet. And then they come across like the surface. They're looking for like artifacts and stuff. Come across Ji-won Min, one of the 7 Kings of Seoul. Seongguk somehow recognizes her as a character, even though he hasn't read that far. But this leads Dokja to noticing that both Seongguk and Minseob have started to turn into characters. This is kind of like what's happening with Sanger and Gil. Like I was saying throughout the whole thing, like it's still loading for them, and it is still like progressing. When Dokja looks at them, it's still like gathering information, but now when he looks at Minseob and Seongguk, they're like got their own profile just fully in there. They're actually a character now. So the further they go in, and maybe if they properly submit to I don't know. I don't think it's even that, because Sanger and Gil have been with him the whole time. Not sure how it works just yet. We'll go with that. But somehow they are becoming characters within the story as it's continuing. Where are we? Yeah, Dokja declines. Declines Ji-won's offer to join up. He's apparently one of the weakest of the 3 houses who are going to be battling. And she kind of, there's a hint there that she likes Dokja, potentially because he was able to resist her natural influences. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. She does follow him later on into the next story. As they're traveling looking for artifacts, surprise King's Qualification pops up with the yellow dokebi. And one of the flag holders need to be contesting a throne that has appeared in like on the center of the streets. And the first qualification only has popped up so far. They have to have a black flag, which is, conquer a bunch of stations. I think it was 20 or so. No one's got it just yet. But essentially, what he's prompting is the leaders to attack each other and steal their flags. So that's probably what's going to be needed. And as the battle starts to intensify, a dramatization is reenacted as a historically accurate battle is waged between certain historic figures, but they're represented by their constellations. It was very cool. Like the artwork in that chapter was fantastic. You see like the smoke of the battlefield and everything, and then Dokja invokes the power of the artifact, everything just clears. You see the night sky. It looks great. It looks great. But yeah, they're more compelled by Sanger's plea based on her historical knowledge rather than Dokja's just like helps out, bro. But yeah, they do reenact, and then the constellation takes over Dokja's body for this reenactment, and it looks pretty cool. It's kind of soul leveling vibes. How he just like raises an army with him, but because of Dokja's King of No Killing, he like warns the constellation, "Oh yeah, I can't kill the guy," like you're trying to do. So we end the last set of chapters with the minions that were being summoned indirectly took out the enemy. So I believe it satisfied the conditions. So Dokja didn't actually do it. So he's safe. But yes, it looks like the battle has been won for now. But they're right in the middle of the King's qualification again. So it's still all going down. So that was kind of an okay recap. Feel like it gets longer every time, but it is fun. Alright, with all that out of the way, that is where we left off. It is time to continue with Omniscient Reader, with episode 61 to 65. Here we go, and let us begin. So we are recapping main scenario number 4, King's Qualification. Main quest, difficulty A. Occupy the ruler's throne on the main street of Guanguanum. This is, I'm sorry for this again. Guanguaman. Let's go with that. Time limit is 8 hours, 10,000 coin reward. Penalty for failure is nothing, considering its main quest, probably death. And then it's got some conditions down the bottom. Only those who have completed the hidden scenario King's Path can take part. The king who occupies the ruler's throne will be given absolute command over the other kings. There are special additional clear conditions available in the scenario. We've only seen the first one, which is the black flag. The throne is in the middle. Then there's the 3 statues of the armies. King's Qualification number 1. The one worthy of the throne shall be braver than the rest. The throne does not want a weak king. You must have at least a black flag in order to sit on the throne. Additional qualifications will be revealed shortly. And then the Constellation's army that was summoned by Dokja in the Constellation, the previous chapter. They just slaughtered everyone. And then Seonggak, whoa, we could just go around picking up the flags. Your brown flag has absorbed the contribution points accumulated in the brown flag. So he's just picked it up. Brown flag has evolved into a purple flag. You can now use the skill of the purple flag. And then, is this the Constellation? There's something strange about you. Talking to Dokja, you've maintained your sanity, even after hearing my voice. Well, I am rather mentally stable. Truth be told, incarnations usually faint when they hear the voice of a constellation. Oh. Remember this. You owe me one. I had to break the law of plausibility in order to help you. Oh. And I am grateful for that. I will not forget your kindness, General. And then he's thinking, I don't like the sound of that. You're quite impatient. You don't even seem to have an heir to succeed you yet. I'm sure I will someday. I will make sure to tell them what happened today if I ever do. But above all else, you don't seem to have a supporting constellation. Uh-oh. Damn it, I was wondering why he kept bugging me. Also, speaking of heirs, the camera just goes straight to Sanger and Gil. Alright, so the General, I've grown quite fond of you. If it is okay with you, I would like to be your supporting constellation to roam this world with you. Oh, interesting. He can't accept though. This could be a danger zone. Episode 61, Chapter 14, Master of the Throne, Part 1. So we're recapping the positions. Chongmuro's home base. Current position is Guangguaman, and Changsin is still the target station to complete the scenario, and then he's going to get back to complete the King of the Hill. Maybe, I was going to say maybe that's where he sent Hui-Won, but that wouldn't make sense. The leader has to do it. And then here we go, Dokja to the constellation. I'm afraid I must refuse. Why is that? Surely you have seen the might of my power. My stigma will make you the most powerful incarnation of this world. I have to admit that calling all Hwarang is a great stigma. But the most powerful? As if, whoa. How can he say that when he's not even a fabled constellation? Unbelievable. This isn't the age of the Three Kingdoms, General. Considering your age, you should get some rest. Whoa, don't talk to him that way. Constellation, prisoner of the Golden Headband, is snickering at the Great King Hengmu. You've been gifted 300 coins. Did I provoke him too much? And someone's got the stream open. And then, you do know that you're still under the effects of my blessing, right? And then there's sparks coming through. Oh. I suggest you think again. And he just gets jolted. Wait, is he? Oh. You mentioned that you were forbidden from killing. I wonder what will happen if you do. Sanger turns around. Dokja? Uh-oh. Get away from me now, Sanger. Ooh, my body. Damn it. He's grabbing his sword. How about I test it out by killing that woman? Since it's you who's controlling me, it won't change anything. Who knows? What if I give you back control of your body the moment the blade pierces her? Please stop. This old bat. Ooh. There will be another chance to pick a supporting constellation after the 4th scenario ends. What he wants is for me to swear I'll sign a contract with him then. And then promise me that you will choose Yusin Kim the next time you get to choose a supporting constellation. I said no. If I was going to pick one, I would have already chosen the Great Sage, Heaven's Equal. Damn it, that's as far as this goes, you geezer. This is my body. I don't care if you're a constellation. And what is this? We see like the novel, some like parts of it in the background. Just random sentences. Doesn't look like it means anything, but is the 4th wall just gonna like pop up and protect him here? Yeah, okay, yeah, right here. Personal skill. The 4th wall has been activated. The general. He gets the spark himself. Get out of my body. What? The constellation just like blown backwards. Oh. Just what are you? And then the star fades away. The blessing of the constellation connected to you via the echo of stars has been removed. You can forcibly remove it. Constellation, the Great King Hengmu is puzzled by your power. Constellation, the Great King Hengmu will keep a close eye on you from now on. Then all of the soldiers, Hwarang, disappear as well. Are you alright now? Sang is kind of scared. Oh, she's tied someone up with rope. She tied Dokja, of course. Yeah, I'm fine. But this is... Well, I couldn't just leave you behind. She tied him up. Yet I was afraid I might be attacked if I stayed too close to you. It's a good call. Good call. Not sure how much it would do. That's great improvisation. I'm sorry. She's trying to untie it. That was a compliment. I'll untie you quickly. Gil's just watching. G1 seems to be right there, though. Staring from behind a building. He's still there? I was just about to leave. We just happened to be heading the same way. And then, I came to help, but it seems I was the one who received it. Next time we'll meet as enemies. I thought we were on the same side now? That's usually what happens on TV, my goodness. Friendship grows out of trust, she keeps saying. This is a saying that the Hwarang live by. Well then. The King of Beauty. Will she be a benevolent king this time around? We should also get going. Come on, Seongguk. Okay, he's staring. Alright. The Guang Hua-mun. Prince Yob, are you there? Sir. He just pulls off the invisible hood the Dokja was wearing. He's right here. How many people have entered so far? 9 kings, including the Tyrant and the First Disciple. And their flags? 7 purple flags and 2 brown flags. 2 of the purple flags seems much darker than the others. they're already closer. That must be the Tyrant King and the first disciple. Good. He's much more useful than I expected. Only Sanger, Gilyong, and I will enter. You two need to wait outside. You can remain hidden under the cloak. Are you sure? Yes. At National Palace Museum of Korea. I only need 3 people right now. Look at Sanger. She's got a sword on her now too. Okay. So Gil with Mjolnir, budget Mjolnir. Sanger's right there. And Dokja rocking Unbreakable Faith and the flag. A new hidden scenario has arrived again. A hidden scenario, Relic of Trials. It's a hidden scenario, obviously. Difficulty is F to A+. What does that mean? How do they not know? Clear a relic dungeon of your choosing. Oh. And then no time limit. Well, kind of. Reward 500 to 5,000 coins. Penalty for failure, death. For a hidden. Interesting. Choose the dungeon you want to enter. 1 man, the room of Nagak. 3-man dungeon, the room of the Copper Acupuncture Man. 5-man dungeon, the room of the Dongui Bogam. Sure. 7-man dungeon, the room of the Dragon Jar. Oh. So Nagak is a conch horn played in traditional Korean music. Donggui Bogam, sorry, a book of Oriental medicine compiled by Yun Hyu, a royal physician. Okay, I'll choose the 3-man dungeon, the room of the Copper Acupuncture Man. Oh, he's planned for it. Look at him, he's ready. Sang is kind of taken by surprise. Entering the 3-man dungeon. You would have had to have had 3 people at this point in time, and then the sparks to life, Copper Acupuncture Men. They're like those dolls you see in stores, of course. I forget what you call them, but they've got like the acupuncture marks all over them where the needles go. Level 7 clones, the Copper Acupuncture Men. They just spawn in the middle of them, and they immediately roar at them and charge. Sanger knocks one of them out of the way. Huh? But what is that? He like stretches out over her. What do we do about these statues, Dokja? They won't take any damage. This sword is brand new. Look closely at their bodies. Do you see the inscriptions? You'll see that the acupuncture points have different colors. Some will paralyze them, some will silence them, and some will even kill them. So they have to be very precise with their movements right here, or attacks. Puncturing these points will yield varying effects. Oh. Then Dokja goes for the stab in like the shoulder of one of them. And then it immediately paralyzes. No, the guy just disintegrates. I thought he was paralyzed, but he's just gone. The first Copper Acupuncture Man has been slain. Now that you know how it works, let's get this over and done with. There's actually quite a few of them though. There are 99 Copper Acupuncture Men remaining. And then, what is this? There's a portal. You have cleared the 3-man dungeon. Oh, easy. How does Gil hit those precise acupuncture points? With a hammer. Maybe he hits multiple of them at once. You've each been awarded 4 ancient coins for clearing the dungeon. Okay. You have obtained the skill Pressure Point as a special reward. And then Doc just thinking, good. Got the skill that I came for. That sounds very useful. If he applies the Pressure Point to his weak point, that could be big damage. Now we'll enter the hidden dungeon, where we can obtain the 4 Yin Demon Decapitator. Sounds powerful. Didn't you say we didn't need that? We're not going there for the item. Oh. We're going there to hunt the kings who are after it. We're going after their flags then. And then Gil, I guess we'll have to kill them. Whoa. And then there's just silence. Same panel. Sanger looks down at Gil. Whoa. Don't worry, Dokja. I'll finish them off for you. Yikes. Gil, he's ready to support the team. What a good lad. But kind of scary. What a good lad. He must have already noticed that I haven't killed anyone till now. I can see why Sanger is worried, but Dokja just kind of talks to him. Gil, this isn't a game. You have to be careful. He's just, yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. Once we walk past that door, she'll realize that the world we once knew is no more. Then the door has message, you must spend 10 ancient coins to enter the hidden dungeon. Give me 3 coins each. Okay? I will use 4 of mine, so we'll have 10 in total. The 4 Yin Demon Decapitator is a hidden dungeon within this hidden dungeon. Oh, they're 2 layers deep. Those who have made it this far already have proved themselves worthy. And then Dokja sticking the coins into the wall. And then they just kind of click into place. And then flash the door around the door. It slowly opens. Dokja and Sanger surprise faces. Something's on fire. That doesn't look good. The fire is rather oh. So there's people in there. And there is a lot of people who are dead in here. And someone's lit a fire. Who are we walking into this time? You have entered the room of the North Star. Whoa. Uh-oh. Alright, comments. Remember, even constellations need consent. Gil, as per usual, not caring about killing people. He's rather... yeah, he's just ready to go, you know. Constellation Lazy Broke Weeb is getting chills about the throne. Lazy Broke Weeb must strive harder to raise its rank. 5 coins have been sponsored. Good man. Still going powerful as well. Episode 62. The fire. They're burning the bodies, I believe, in the middle of this room that they've just entered. North Star. It looks like there's a bunch of different doors that have a symbol above them. And some people just notice they're here. Hey, newcomers. Sanger's... this is no place for Sanger. Like, oh, straight up. Uh-oh. Then, hey, who is your king? Is it you? Or is it the woman that you're with? Alright. Gil, you have my permission to go ham right now. I doubt it's the kid. Oh. And then all of the goons just start coming up. Many constellations are annoyed by the small fry in your way. A few constellations want you to take immediate action. Hey, why aren't you... and then there's slash lines. Did he do it? No hesitation. Yeah, just like that. Gone. Oh. And then the lads, he hasn't killed them, obviously. He can't kill them. They just start screaming, and then the boys just start running past. Damn it, get him. And then, but Dokja's too quick. He's zooming in and out. Huh? He's just cutting them. How is he so fast? Oh. So they're all on the floor. Dokja gets a nice little slash at the end there. All the blood kind of comes off his sword. Very nice, very nice. But he hasn't killed anyone. What if it's indirectly though? I feel like that's a danger zone. Someone hits the floor. Oh my goodness, Gil! Sanger, what are you doing? Stop the lad. Gil is finishing the ones on the floor. And then Sanger, wait, I'll do it, Gil. I don't mind doing it myself. Oh no, they're creating a monster. Still, let me. And then I'll do Gil's job from now on. My goodness, this is no place for either of them. Will you be alright? I'll be fine. Gil says, I can do it better. She's shaking. Of course she is. Something like this will keep happening. What can I do? Dokja says. And then someone just comes up. They're clapping. What is it? Please calm down. I'm not here to fight you. I see that you're quite skilled. Who is this lad? He looks kind of like the author. Be part of their group. I see you're quite skilled. You've wiped the entire Chungjongo group without any passive skills. That's true. They're a pretty competent bunch for someone who's lost their king. They lost their king, so that's why they were so rowdy. But you've arrived a bit late. Most kings have already entered the dungeon. They'll be fighting one another right about now. It's obvious who'll come out on top, since the last king who passed through was the one who made this mess. And who is that? Have you heard of the Tyrant King? He was the last one. That makes sense. He's the most powerful king in the Northern Seoul area. People are already saying that he will be the one to sit on the ruler's throne. The Tyrant King, the most powerful. Oh. But here's what I think. Although he's strong, the Tyrant King will never be able to occupy the ruler's throne. Oh. He may be strong, but he is no leader. A true king should attend to the needs of his people above all else. Needs of his people? He looks like he's really immersed in his role. The king I follow is someone who can do that exactly. That's why so many incarnations follow him. I am certain that he will be the one to take over the ruler's throne. He is following the author. I don't want to say blindly, but yeah, very passionately. His king must have entered one of those doors too. And the reason he's still here is... What is it you're trying to say? You want me to join you? I'm just here to make a suggestion. Would you like to form an alliance with us? He's here to act as a recruiter. Why should we? Think about it. What will happen if a madman ends up with the legendary sword and in control of Seoul on the ruler's throne? Don't you think we should stop that from happening at all costs? I guess it makes sense. An alliance against the Tyrant King was formed in TWSA as well. But in the third regression? Maybe it's because the future has changed. And soon, our group will fight against the Tyrant King. But we've already talked to a few other kings about this. If you're still not sure, you can decide after meeting with our king. Oh, there he is. The door opens. What is going on in these doors? They each have like a constellation sign, but the dot, one of the stars on each of them is changed above every door. Then they rush over. Your Majesty. Dokja, is that... He's speechless. What? Got a staff, an eye patch. We have been awaiting your return, Your Majesty. What is this? Buddha? Matria? Oh no. God of high school flashbacks. That's him, right? He even shaved his head just like his constellation. Looks like they're very in tune with one another. Yep, seems so. Alright, who are we looking at here? Episode 62, Chapter 14, Master of the Throne, Part 2. Station update, nothing's changed. And then the boys recapping their king about what's happening. He's wearing the flag in his pin. Is that what I'm seeing here? And he just looks straight over. Name is Sangyong Cha. He's 26. One-eyed Matria. Oh, good. Cult leader, heroic. Matria King, heroic. Personal skills, weapon proficiency 5, mental barrier 3, eloquent speech 3, skillful deception 3, false prayer 1. Stigma is promised land level 2, mind reading level 2, and accuse as the devil level 3. His stats are pretty high. Stamina 28, strength 26, agility 28, mana 25. Overall evaluation. No one can escape his one eye, which sees through all. Be careful not to cough while in his presence. Okay, not to cough. Interesting. I'm Sangyong Cha. They shake hands. I'm Dokja Kim. Hui-Won should have been here. Why? I am a skilled face reader. Do you want me to read your fortune? Go ahead. I was wondering when he'd ask. Then Sangyong Cha has activated the skill mind reading level 2. Isn't he just going to get repelled? Mind reading? Oh. Gungai's stigma mind reading. Doesn't allow the user to see target's attributes, but provides a rough summary. I didn't know it was this awkward though. He makes like a frowning face, you know, one eye glaring at him. And then, or example, he'd see this for a kind-hearted person, a pushover devil, and for someone who'd betray him in the future, a backstabbing devil. And he's got Lee and Finance as the examples. That's how the skill works. He's just going to hit feedback. And then it comes up with Dokja, a devil who should not be messed with. Oh, a devil. What, really? Sangyong Cha has learned that you are a devil who should not be messed with. There we go. This is interesting. No, 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 wait. I must be mistaken. Yeah, listen to your constellation. I guess Gungai doesn't want to fight me. Whew, you startled me. We will proceed as planned in an hour. We're running a bit late, but I'm looking forward to your contribution. Dokjas. What's happening? Why do I feel he's slightly disappointed that I wasn't labeled a devil? That was close. I am relieved though. Who are you? Oh, this is the recruiter that he's talking to now. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Su Young Han. I am Mr. Sang Young Cha's assistant. Is his constellation Wang Yong since he's with Gungai? I'm just reading it at this point, and then he activates the character profile. This character does not have a registered he's another reader. This person's profile cannot be browsed using the character profile. What? What is it? This bastard. He knows what's up. No, it's nothing. I thought I'd seen a devil for a moment. I see. Ah, devil, you say. They know. They both know now, I think. Surely. And someone else announces, our king has arrived. Your Majesty. Why are they all going into the rooms if they're just coming back out? What's going on? So someone else walks out. Are they on your side as well? Yes, they have all agreed to join forces with us. From the right, left to right, the coward king, Gyeong Yun. I almost read that as Gyeong. Gyeong Yun. The brawl king, Baeko Kim. He looks like Sokka from Avatar. And lastly, the Earth Dragon King, Taesonggu. Hey, Wana, you've already made it out. That was quick. Quiet, you earthworm devil. I think that man's constellation might be Hui-Won. How do we say that? Hui-Won. Hui-Won. I once read that the latter Baekje's king was birthed by an earth dragon. Earth dragon? Meaning earthworm. Oh. The other kings of that period called Hui-Won the son of an earth dragon to mock him. Look at him. He's stomping over there aggressively. She found out who his constellation is based on a knowledge of history. As Sanger said, he is Taesonggu, the Earth King Dragon King, one of the 7 kings of Seoul. He's one of the few noteworthy people in this group. There are quite a few people who have royalty as their constellation, starting with Queen Jinseong. The situation will be similar in other countries as well, though. Constellation naval warfare god is looking forward to the appearance of a new fabled constellation. Constellation bald army general is watching the situation unfold with clenched fists. In Japan, Nobunaga Oda and the other heroes of the Sengoku period should be at war using their incarnations. And in England, Richard the Lionheart, Henry VIII, and the others should be clashing as well. Like I've said, the 4th scenario was created for the historical constellations. Ah, I see. That's pretty cool. Like a weird version of Fate all happening at once as well. Is everyone here? Ooh. Our target is the Tyrant King who entered the 3rd door. 2 innocent kings have died. Can't say innocent. They are. 2 innocent kings have died at the hands of the Tyrant King who was after their star jewels. Many of you already lost your king to him. So that's why the lobby was full of dead bodies. Tyrant King must have killed 2 other kings here and taken their star jewels. Which means that if I deal with the 3rd door, I'll be able to obtain all 7 star jewels, get my hands on the Star of Greed, the reward item for the Room of the North Star. He's collecting gemstones. Why? There's an orange, green, yellow infinity stones. The Coward King has 1. Earth Dragon King has 1. Earth Dragon's green. Coward is orange. Brawl King is yellow. The Matria King is light blue. And the Tyrant King has dark blue, red, and purple. Oh. He's got a crown of thorns on his head. Wait. Uh-oh. This will be a fight to claim what is rightfully ours. Each of you will be remembered as a warrior who fought to write a new chapter in history. Yeah. Crowd roars. They're charging in. Just until a few moments ago, they used to live in a democratic country. And then the other guy, this is exciting. I feel as if I'm a character in a wuxia novel. A wuxia novel? I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. It's Wuxia. Wuxia? You know how there's always a mysterious treasure map that guides you to a remote location? And it says that a powerful sword lies hidden in a stone chamber? Whoever wields the sword shall become the most powerful in all the land? Shouldn't that be England right now, where that is? A common cliche of the genre. Huh? You must have read a few wuxia novels, Dokja. He's given it away. He just smiles. I've read quite a lot, but there's always a twist to that cliche. It turns out that the treasure map was fake all along. I see. Is he reading between the lines here? Picking up what Dokja's putting down? The warriors who came after the treasure fall into a trap, and the one who planned it quietly gets his way. The situation we're in right now could very well just be that. He's talking too much. You can't let him know, Dokja. He's going to pick it up. That's just a possibility, but I would be disappointed if it was. What? Why? A cliche like a fake treasure map is trite. I don't know what that means. But the other guy just flinches. He's like, what? I'd say that it just goes to show how tried and true they are. What a lame excuse. If an author uses such cliches just because they're tried and true, I'd say they should be ashamed to call themselves an author. This guy has to be the first disciple, right? He's trying to recruit. He's sticking near Dokja, first of all. He's trying to recruit, and he's gathered like the whole boys, like the rest of the kings, to form an alliance against the Tyrant King. It's very suspicious right now. Well, this isn't a novel we're talking about. I know that we're not characters in a novel. He's just silence from the other guy. But what if I told you there really was an author who wrote everything that's happening now? I'm sorry? What would you do if you were the author, Dokja? Well, I haven't really thought of that since my name is Dokja. Dokja means reader in Korean. I don't think you'll be any different. You'll end up resorting to the same cliches to provide your readers with such cheap thrills. And then he smiles. What's gotten into you? You sure sound like an author. I'm not saying the cliches are bad. I'm only saying that you should never plagiarize. I think it's becoming more clear. Plagiarize? Yes, plagiarize. Well, all stories are the same, with only minor differences in details. Could you really call that plagiarizing? I would do things differently. Do things wait, how? For example, Dokja's drawing his sword. We found him. I'm fairly certain. Huh? And then he just slices. It's an avatar. It's not going to be him, which is why he's going for the next slash. Huh? Like this. There's no point in hiding anymore, is there? And then people around him just start screaming, whoa, what the hell? And then, yep, the eyes keep turning. It's an avatar. This is interesting, Dokja. And then we sum up the King's Qualification main scenario. And that they need the black flag. Alright, very cool. We are advancing. Damn, this conversation between Dokja and the fake author was great and fun to read. The minute of silence when they both figured out each other's identities is gold. Not bad, not bad. Anyone feels a little stressed that Gil is so ready to kill people? 100%. 100%. And then I know that someone has to do it because the people harmed Dokja would bleed out to death. It probably would still be on his hands. I think I did see that. But yeah, if they indirectly die, but then again, like the soldiers from the harangue, but the constellation was in him. Maybe it was because the constellation was. Yeah, maybe. But Gil and Sanger, it's not good. Not good for either of them that they have to do it. If Hui-Won was there, I'd feel a little better, but she still shouldn't have to do it. The situation's best. Alright, 63. Episode 6. Oh, straight up titles. 63, Chapter 14, Master of the Throne, Part 3. Sums up the stations. There's murmur in the tunnels. Murderer. What did he just do? Is it a rebellion? He grabs his head. So this was an avatar too. Is Su Yong Han your real name? Yes. As I expected, he was the first disciple. Damn plagiarist. So I was right. You were the one who spread the prophecy, right? I spread your plagiarized novel, to be exact. What? My prophecy is not plagiarized. Don't you dare compare my masterpiece to trash like that. So you admit that you've read the original novel. Damn you. What are you waiting for? Kill him. A talking head. They're all kind of scared. Damn it. The cliche you spoke of will begin soon. Doc just smiles. And then, what is this? A slash? Someone fired off something. Is that a donut? It's like an orange glowy thing. It looks like a donut. Since we're in deep, we should be careful. That guy just gets taken out. Yeah, the energy donuts just going through smashing people, slashing them. It's like Yondu's arrow kind of thing from Guardians of the Galaxy. It's just going. It just keeps going. Damn it, it's him. Release the Planakin. What is this? Oh. What is this? So he's got the boys holding up his chair. So he's just sitting down. And he's got like it. I'm gonna describe it as a thorn, but it also has an atom-like structure rotating around it. What is going on here? It's a galactic donut. Sanger, Gilliong, get back. Oh. And then the Tyrant King, charge. Wait, he doesn't even have like an army with him. Just the boys holding his chair up, just run straight towards them. What? Looks like he's taking them down somehow. Move it. People are crouching. How pitiful. That damn devil. And they call themselves kings. So he finally gets off of his chair slash platform. And the little atom-like thing is following him. Like a ghost from Destiny. Who is this guy? Here we go. Character profile. Yonggu Jeong, age 33. Supporting constellation is the Great King Hoencheon, Hongdo Youngmin Wimu. I am not going to remember that. Holy moly. Personal attribute. Circus Performer, rare. Tyrant King, heroic. Personal skill. Grappling proficiency level 5. Sky Steps level 3. Weapons proficiency level 5. Planakin Tank is one of his stigmas, level 5. Mask Dance level 5 and Tyranny level 4. They're all rather high for stigma skills. This guy really is buffed. Overall stats: stamina 30, strength 28, agility 28, mana 34. And they were complaining about Jungyok being broken because of his regression. Please. Overall evaluation. The worst tyrant in Korean history has joined hands with a begrudged everyman. Having always felt that society has wronged him, he will seize this opportunity to exert his newfound power for revenge. Character is currently using a starter pack, a growth package, and the new scenario package. Damn, he's not free to play, that is for sure. Of course. No wonder he's so strong. He's using so many packages. And unlike the original novel, he even has the hidden item, the 3-wheeled ring. This is going to be a handful. And look at the author. He's just looking at it like, ooh. It must be true that he has the prophets working for him. He is way too in tune with his constellation. Look at all the Dokja. The Dokja will question his plausibility the moment he steps out of line. Ah, okay. So he just steps off of his chair. Yes, I was a tyrant. But that side of me is no more. Because I will write a new chapter in this land's history starting today. I am not afraid of the past. I am the Yon Sangun. Young Yi. Yes. And then he just fires galactic donuts off again. Just takes people out. I thought he was starting a new chapter. Do not run away. Fight back. The kings are trying to rally the troops. And then people are just dying though. Screaming. Aren't you gonna fight? He's talking to the author's head. You're laughing? You must still have something under your sleeve then. You think that things are going as you've planned, right? You think you'll be able to have the 4-yin demon decapitator to yourself, since all the kings have started fighting. But you won't have your way. Kudos to you for having spread the prophecy, but I've been preparing for this day for much longer than you have. He did get out of the second scenario, or third scenario, much quicker. What are you on about? The head grins. It will be my cliche that wins in the end. Yellow Dokja pops out. I see that you're all busy fighting. Even the historical constellations are giving it their all. Of course, you want to be promoted to a fabled constellation, right? So, I come with great news. The second qualification will now be unveiled. Imagine if he has to choose one. So the first one is one worthy of the throne shall be braver than the rest. They need a black flag in order to sit. The second one is he who dreams of sitting on the throne must desire it. Only a limited number of kings can challenge their claim to the throne. You must remove other kings to be given that right. He has to take them down, but he can't take them down because king of no killing. Uh-oh, this is a danger zone. For your information, the number of kings that can participate in the challenge will be 5. Oh, there's 14 currently. There's still 14 of us? There must be some kings outside. And the number of kings in the hidden dungeon is 12. That many? I did not see that coming. Who is it? Which one of you is a king? You just start shouting. You conniving. You fools are fighting amongst yourselves. This is the time to fight each other. This isn't the time to fight within each other. Focus on the Tyrant King. And then the head. Over here, this man is a king. I saw it with my own eyes. He has a flag. Dokja's just holding on to him. What? He drops the head. You just see the smile of the author's avatar. If we kill him, we should kill him. He drops the head and just stomps on it immediately. No more avatar. The Dokja's group immediately on alert. The group looks like they're moving forward in a rage, but then someone gets stabbed. Or one of the... Sokka got stabbed. What is that? That's not the Earth King. It's one of the other ones that were in the Alliance, which is now in shambles. The number of kings has been reduced. He just got taken out. 2 of them just got taken out just like that. What? Current number of kings, 12. Then someone's approaching the Tyrant King. Oh wait, someone got a stab in. You lowly insects. And then the Galactic Donuts just absolutely slice the 2 that just attacked him. And then they start grinning. Oh my. Then, my jewels. So there's a thief running around taking them all. What? It doesn't look like Dokja. I told you that my cliche will win. So this is the real author. He just ran and yoinked them all. He's up on a rock. He's got all of them. All 7. The fake King Suyong has acquired all 7 star jewels. Is that the real plagiarist? I didn't expect it to be a woman. And she's called the fake king? It's the perfect attribute for her. She used her avatars to infiltrate their ranks and waited for the best time to strike. Who is that woman? The 7 star jewels have been sacrificed to summon a new item. Oh, and here comes the sword. The fake king Suyong Han has summoned the 4-yin demon decapitator. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. She's got it. She grabs it. It already looks like Junghyuk's current sword though. Like the handle at least. So she grabs it. Haha, did you see that? The sword is mine. Now, I will kill every last one of you. Well, Dokja, what should we do? We'll be alright. What? Are you sure? And then fake authors just going ham slashing people. But you said the sword was really powerful. It is. It is very powerful, but... And then... So, fake author is just going through slashing everyone. I feel like there has to be a catch. Okay. So he gets cut. He goes, ugh, huh? What? I'm still alive. There, here we go. I wish I could tell her. Saying is just like, oh my. What's going on? This sword is useless. Get her. Kill her and take the sword. The 4-yin demon decapitator is famous, not because it's a great sword. Does that only work on demons? And then she's slashing people to get away. Get lost. Get away from me. But because its owner was a great warrior. What a way to break away from the cliche. You should have done that in your writing. Need a hand? Oh. And then she slashes at him. Shut up, I don't need your help. Jeez. And then the Tyrant King, angry that he's not getting the attention right now. Why you? I will end you all. He looks like he's about to throw all of his galactic donuts at him. Okay. So the sword does block, okay. Damn it, what a mess. He should be here by now. Is he still lost? The north is a little ways away, but it shouldn't take him this long. Uh-oh. And then there's a ding. Ah, of course. Number of kings, 11. He's cleaning up outside. He's here. Number of kings, 10. Junghyuk is upstairs. 100%. So, I reckon he's gone around, captured a few stations, and now he's on his way. What? The number of kings is reducing rapidly. 9 kings remain. 8 kings remain. Someone's here. Someone's killing off all the kings. Tyrant. Ha ha ha. Who cares? Die. So, just slashing, of course. And then the floor above him, there's just like a crack in the ceiling opening up, getting wider. Here we go. It's about to go down. Whole ceiling caves in right above that little point. Number of current kings, 7. What the hell is going on? This can't be possible. The most powerful king of Seoul is the Tyrant King. It's time. The Tyrant King is strong, but he definitely is not the strongest. The most powerful of the 7 kings of Seoul is... There he is. Wait, he's already got his black flag too. Well, it looks black. The shadow. Junghyuk just lands on him. Dokja Kim. Why is he looking so angry? Hey, hi. You're late. The Supreme King, Junghyuk Yu. You are dead meat. Why? What happened? Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Alright. Comments, you're late. Just laughing emoji. Nah, he has plot armor. Dokja will be fine. Anyone else read the last few panels again to see the amazing art? It looks quality right now. It looks so quality. Alright. Episode 64. Out of the 7 kings I have met, the following so far. The Hermit King of Shadows, Dong Hun Han. The King of Beauty, Ji-won Min. The Maitreya King, Sang Yong Cha. The Dragon Earth King, Tai Song Gu. And the Tyrant King, who's currently lying under rocks with blood coming out of it. Yonggu Jeong. I'm pretty sure he's dead. His little crystal swirly ring item is even on the floor gone. And even the neutral king who hasn't appeared yet. There's still 1 king left. I'd actually met this king before I met all the others. The most powerful of the 7 kings of Seoul is... And then he just lands on the rocks. Dokja Kim. You're late. The Supreme King Junghyuk Yu. You are dead meat. He's walking towards Dokja with a little bit of anger, I'm sensing. Episode 64, Chapter 14. Master of the Throne, Part 4. So we have an overview of the stations again. Maybe he had to go the long way and that's why he's upset that he couldn't like take the 10 closest. What's going on here? He's got a flag, which means he's his own little king again. So he lands. He's a little upset. He sure is worthy enough to be called the main character. I sent him all the way up north, but he already has a black flag? Seeing how he's angry, Jihai and Hui-Won must have done their jobs, right? Then, hey, give me the sword. No, no. Do you want to die here? The author flinches. Gil. And Gil is calling, well, the bug again, I guess. Jung Hyuk recognizes it. A grade 6 monarch level insect, Titanoptera, has appeared. Why do I feel like he's ready for it this time? Dokja just slaps the author at the back of the head, drops the sword. You have obtained the flag of the Hungik University Group. Your purple flag has absorbed the contribution points accumulated in the black flag. Your purple flag has evolved into a black flag. So they've got 2 black flags with Jung Hyuk and Dokja. Oh no. You can now use the skill of the black flag. Congratulations, you have accomplished the first king's qualification. And then the author's like, oi, thief. He's got the sword now too. Current number of kings, 6. So you don't have to kill them, you just take their flags peacefully. Look at that. And then it looks like he stops just in front of the Tyrant King's ring thing on the floor. Obtained item, 3-wheeled ring. Okay, he's got it. Obtained item, dragon jar. he's goblin looter. Going around picking everything up. Dokja Kim. Oh my goodness, he is right there. And then he slides right behind one of the other kings. What? Yeah, that guy's no more. The Jung Hyuk. Ain't playing games right now. That's a clean slash straight through the guy's head. Hold on, Jung Hyuk. Let's talk this out. Gee, I'm sorry. That memo. Memo? My sister. What about your sister? Where did you hide my sister? What are you talking about? Jung Hyuk is using the skill lie detection level 6. Uh-oh. Jung Hyuk has confirmed that you are telling a lie. Damn it. I'm really gonna kill you if you don't tell me right now. Fine. But first, let's put down the sword. What will you do if I really am a bad guy? Are you going to hold my family hostage? There you go again. That is not what I said. I should have killed you then. Jung Hyuk's gritting his teeth. He just says die. Wait. Calm down over there. You can't be fighting already. Or let's see. All the qualifications have been met. There's only 5 kings left. The qualified kings will be transported to the last stage. They're still going to have to decide who's going to be the king for this round. One of them's going to have to join with the other. Is he going to blackmail Jung Hyuk into it? Dokja! That was close. They're all getting ported out. The final king's qualification has begun. Your Majesty. Damn it. So fake author, Sanger, and Gil. Gil's looks like he's out of it again. Sanger's giving him feedback. So they look like they are in or at the throne area. Yeah. Just get ported up top. Ouch. What the? I can't enter. You have been disqualified from participating in the final king's qualification. What? You've missed an important detail because you were too focused on the big picture. Well, you have to complete the 3rd scenario. You have failed to occupy your target station. There it is. Could he have done something? You must occupy your target station in order to participate in the final king's qualification. Your target is Changsin. Oh. You cannot participate in the final phase if you don't complete the previous phases. You think we'd just forget? I forgot about the target station because I was so focused on taking out the other kings. I haven't occupied Changsin. Should I head over there right now? But the scenario would be over by the time I got back. They already started fighting. Look at Jung Hyuk. That's not much of a fight. Jung Hyuk wins it. Dokja. Sanger. Is that... Oh, Hui-Won's there. Wait, who is Hui-Won got? Oh, he's got Jung Hyuk's sister. Let's see if they're going to be really good or really bad. Where's the author gone? Hui-Won? Is my brother really here? Yeah, how many times do I have to tell you? But I'm hungry. Why are you here, Hui-Won? I told you to wait at Changsin. Are you kidding me? How long was I supposed to just stand there? And she hasn't had anything to eat since this morning. Aren't you worried? Isn't she your sister? He is not my brother. Huh? He is uglier than my brother. We're very ugly at that. Damn rat. He's looking at Dokja. She not your sister? Who is she then? Uh-oh. I thought that was why you wanted to rescue her. Who are you? I'm hungry. Who would even imagine that nutjob has a sister like her? Oh no. Is this the end to my perfect plan? I planned for Junghyuk to go north after seeing the note I sent with Jihai. Then for Hui-Won to save his sister so I could manipulate him. There it is. I know it's cowardly, but Junghyuk would have won the scenario if I didn't go this far. Where are you going, Dokja? To take over Changsin Station. What? Why would you go there? Hey, give me that thing I gave you. Okay. Junghyuk's sister has got something in her mouth. What is that? It's Mia Yu's skill? Inventory. She stores it in her mouth. No wonder she's hungry. What is that? What do you... Oh my goodness, it's the flagpole. Oh, wait, this is good and bad at the same time. What do you think it is? Could it be? You only need the flagpole to take over the station, right? Oh, did she just bring the flagpole from Changsin Station? Hui-Won's just like, yeah. No one in the entire TWSA has done that before. Constellation, the adventurer who makes eggs stand up, is moved by Hui-Won Jeong's idea. What? Is something wrong? No, 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 no. What are you waiting for? Plant the flag and get going, Your Majesty. Puts Chung Muro's flag in. Your group has taken control of Changsin. You have been rewarded 2,000 coins as a reward for completing capture the flag. Is this even allowed? It worked. I can't even... Your group has taken control of Changsin Station. Where did the author go? You might want to hold on to those things. Where are we? Your body will be transported to the stage of the final king's qualification. So he's immediately getting pulled into the fight. He needs to talk though. Oh no. So he just disappears. The group's still outside. King's qualification. The one worthy of the king shall be braver than the rest. They must have a black flag. He who dreams of sitting on the throne must desire it. They must... only 5 kings can remain. And then the one king must be able to stand on his own. The king who is worthy of the ruler's throne must be able to prove his worth with his body alone. Or blackmail, maybe. We'll find out. So he's reading it. All kings can no longer receive the support of their constellation. The items that affect your attack and defense stats will be restricted. This is Dokja's fight, kind of. Except it's base stats and Junghyuk's a monster. The use of all skills, stigma, and special item effects will be restricted. Wait, does that mean he can't use like swords and stuff as well? Yeah, maybe. The overall stats of all kings will be reduced to 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. The final king's qualification will continue until there is one man standing. Oh, so there's 4 of them. Wait, here's the last one. The King of Beauty, Jiwon Min. The Matriarch King, Sang-Young Cha. The Supreme King, Jung Hyuk-Yu. And that middle-aged man. Oh, the Neutral King. The Neutral King, Ildo Jian, has forfeited. That must be the Neutral King. This fight should have ended in less than a minute because of Junghyuk, but... then die, devil. He's just dodging. And attacking? Is he not as strong as he should be? We meet again, Ji-won, talking to Dokja. I didn't want to fight you. I didn't expect you and Min to have survived this long. Not bad. I will attack you if you don't forfeit. And she says, go ahead, I won't go down that easily. And then there's just this loud smack from off screen. He's getting destroyed. The monk is getting beat up. How? Oh, Junghyuk has landed a crushing blow on his like stomach. How did he's got black like light that weapon aura, except it's on his foot. It's just him. What? If I remember correctly, Junghyuk finds her loophole in the last phase. Fight with no skills, no stigmas, and an average stat of 10. Everything seems to be completely restricted. And then spent 400 coins on strength. There can only be one thing that's not restricted. How much money does he have? What? He does that so many times. Coins. Constellation, Lady of the Sleeping Brocade, is questioning the fairness of this scenario. Understand what seems to be the problem. It is within their right to spend the coins they have. And of course, all increased stats will reset after the scenario ends. Or to think carefully about spending those coins. You're pretty much throwing them down the drain. Jung Hyuk does not care. That guy is dead. The monk, yep, gone. The matriarch king, Sang-Yong Cha, can no longer fight. He just goes flying past Ji-won. She looks terrified. They probably don't have any coins left. There's no way they saved their coins during their battles to get here. But Jung Hyuk has always had some to spare. He should have about 30,000. No, since he's progressed quite quickly, maybe 40,000 coins? And then Ji-won, I will forfeit. King of Beauty. Ji-won Min has forfeited. Then it's just Dokja and Jung Hyuk. I thought he'd come straight for me, but he's taking his time. It's almost as if he's waiting to see how high my stats are. He sure is careful. He probably wants to win using the minimum amount of coins possible. He could get his sister back if he sat on the ruler's throne. But he'll soon realize how cocky he's been. Spent 4,000 coins on strength. Jung Hyuk. And then he does the exact same thing. Coins in possession is 80 something thousand. I'll go easy on you, so don't die on me. You've spent a total of 72,000 coins. Strength, level 10. Straight up to level 100. Look at that smile. Your strength has surpassed that of the humans. It's time to reap the fruits of my investments. And he just goes in. Oh no. It sounds a bit much, but understandable. Constellation Leesburg was amazed to know that everything revolves in coins and is now looking gloomy at its savings. 5 coins have been sponsored. Ripped to that one guy used as a shield, he got destroyed. Like Jung Hyuk didn't even skip a beat. And here we have another example of Hui-Won saving Dokja's ass. How iconic. It's so good though. Last chapter of this one. Episode 65. Strength straight from 10 for Dokja to level 100. Strength has surpassed that of a human's. Incredible. You're the first to have strength in 3 digits. You have received 30,000 coins as a reward. You just made almost half of it back. Jung Hyuk, a little scared of what's coming his way. There's just like a huge whoosh as Dokja propels himself forward straight towards him. How fast is he going right now? Spent 10,000 coins on agility. He looks like he's unsheathing his weapon. Is he allowed to? Yeah, he is. Doesn't matter though. Dokja just dodges. He's right under him. Jung Hyuk. Oh. Dokja's going straight for the uppercut right now. It looks like it connects. Did he just get launched? He is bouncing around. But his strength isn't like... His strength is really high too. Maybe he can take it. Episode 65, Chapter 15. The World Without a King. Part 1. So I don't think we need this map of the stations anymore, considering Hui-Won... I was about to say Hwarian. Considering Hui-Won just saved Dokja's, you know, everything. The Dokja's, just the yellow one up above the dome. Ah. Looks like the underdog has won. Huh? Did I hit him too hard? I didn't kill him, did I? Jung Hyuk? He pulls him up. He's just glaring at it. Whoa, he startled me. How can he still be conscious after being hit with 100 strength? I can't believe. Jung Hyuk? Wait, has he passed out with his eyes open? You should have been nicer to me. How can you threaten to kill me every time you see me? I guess this is my only ever chance to slap you. The Supreme King, Jung Hyuk, can no longer fight. Congratulations, you have passed all the qualifications for the ruler's throne. Your temporary stats have been reset. All the restrictions that were put in place have been lifted. Constellation, prisoner of the golden headband, is satisfied with the ending. Constellation, secretive plotter, applauds your will. I'm kind of liking prisoner of the golden headband, honestly, so far. Constellation, demon-like judge of fire, is impressed by your tenacity. You have been gifted 4.5k coins. Constellation, lady of the sleeping brocade, is mortified. The Constellation, one-eyed matriarch, throws his eye patch on the ground. Constellation, lord of Hannam, is blaming you. And then the yellow Dokja. Well, fine. I guess it was a fair fight. This is an announcement for all the incarnations of Soul. We now have a new owner of the ruler's throne. So he is. That must be him. Which area is he from? Wait. Someone says wait. Is that Dokja? What is it? Aren't you being a little too hasty? You made the announcement when I haven't even sat on the throne yet. But aren't you going to anyway? What can I do with this thing? Make other humans do your bidding? It's just as the name implies. As long as you're seated on the throne, you will be the absolute ruler. The Constellation, lady of the sleeping brocade, smacks her lips. Is that all? And then the people around the outside. I'm so jealous. What? That sounds too good to be true. I'll have absolute power over the ground in which I rule. What, so it's just that area? You're only getting what you deserve. That sounds like a trap. You've risked your life to get where you are now. So does this throne give me powers that override the rule of plausibility? Yellow Dokja's just silent. You're such a good liar. Maybe it's because you're a Dokja. Doesn't the management have rules against lying like that? There's a nerve coming out right there. He's a little upset. Let's not argue over this. We have to end the scenario. Now go sit on it. So he's trying to get him to break the rules. If you keep acting out, I will just destroy the ruler's throne. Oh, about that. Go ahead. I don't care. What? Dokja just turns around. I refuse to sit on the ruler's throne. Oh, in front of all the people who are left standing. The yellow lightning just crashes around them. It starts raining. Hui-Won, super surprised. Dokja, very resolute. The Dokja, what did you just say? Oh, he's got a nice panel there, actually. The lightning strikes directly behind him. The shadows just cast over him. I'm not going to sit on the throne. I don't get why you're being so stubborn. Just sit on the throne. Without it, Soul won't be able to make it through the 5th scenario. And they already cleared that. The hell is wrong with him? Just zip it and sit on it. I'll do it. Let me. The throne can give you everything you want and more. Just by sitting on the throne, you will become a fable. And the constellation promised to you will rise in its ranks. He doesn't have one. And let me warn you. Oh, here comes the warnings. I'm not like the low-grade Dokja. Your trickery will not work on me. Oh. What he said is true. The 5th scenario will be difficult to clear without the ruler's throne. But I know that there are some things he's not telling me. If I use the power of the ruler's throne, even once, I won't ever be able to reach the end of the scenario. So what a predicament. He needs someone to take it up then so that they can clear this scenario. But someone who he can use. But is the fake author going to end up getting this position? Someone he can use to like guide, but hope that the author or whoever gets it doesn't override their authority. In the book, Jung-hyuk realized this only on his 41st regression. What? Why would you refuse being king? Here's a question for you. Why would you want me as your king? What? What if I just kill you all after I sit on the throne? Oh. And the rest of you, have you forgotten already? We used to live in a democratic country. But why are you acting like you're subjects of a kingdom? More importantly, I don't want to rule over the likes of you. That is why I refuse to sit on the ruler's throne. And he just glances over. Neither do I want to sign with any of you lousy constellations. Whoa. And And he takes up a stance. Is he about to try and destroy it? I will stop anyone else from sitting on that throne. Yeah, the yellow decay, that's enough. You are testing my patience. How long will you let the Decabi push you around with their scenarios? Don't you know what it means to have someone sit on the ruler's throne? This goes for all the constellations of Korea as well. I know that all constellations are not the same. Some are higher in rank than others. But haven't you done enough? For how long must this land suffer at the expense of your bickering? You make history and become historical constellations, and build up fabled acts to become fabled constellations. Then what next? What will you do after you become the brightest shining star in the sky? How much longer must your descendants suffer so that you can fulfill your desires? The constellation One-Eyed Matria is deep in thought. Constellation, Lady of the Sleeping Brocade, all silent. I'm afraid I can't let you go on. There it is. The yellow Decabi snap. A new sub-scenario has arrived. Uh-oh, is Dokja going to be bounty hunted again? Sub-scenario. Usurp the throne. Clear condition. So it's a B category? Difficulty, sorry. Clear condition. Subdue incarnation Dr. Kim, who refuses to sit on the throne, and usurp the throne for yourself. Time limit 30 minutes. Rewards 6,000 coins. Right. I knew it had come to this, because he can't kill anyone as well. Oh no. Usurp the throne? I can be a king too? So the previous qualification is just gone now. Hui-Won dashes forward through the crowd. Come at me if you dare. Oh, yes. Dokja's kind of surprised. Here we go. Hui-Won. Oh, she is angry right now, of course. Sometimes it looks like you're the main character of TWSA instead of Junghyuk. So Minseob and Songguk are there. Minseob's got the jar. He would never do anything this absurd. There are values we must uphold no matter how the world changes, Sanger says. That is what I sincerely believe. People are still coming forward though. The King of Beauty, the Matria King. Oh. And the Hwarang. Oh, wait. No, they've sided with Dokja. Okay. So they've got the boys like forming a perimeter right now. Nice, nice. I'm going to help you. Just this once. I could tell by reading your mind that you have a point. What? And Gungai. Squirm all you like, you worms, says the yellow Decabi. What are you waiting for? Get them. So the goons are going up against the kings for a chance of being the king. Okay. Dokja. So the fighting has begun. Hui-Won's talking. Dokja, you do have a plan, right? What do you want us to do? Try to buy us some time so I can destroy this throne. He's walking up to it. Ooh. How's he going to do that? He's got the jar with him. So people are just fighting. It's the 4-yin demon decapitator. Okay, why is a random audience member shouting that out? He's just about to... Is he going to use it on the throne? No, he's got the constellation mirror as well again. Ooh. Activating Gampyeonggui's special ability, Echo of the Stars. He's going to call another constellation. I will call upon a constellation. Alright, here we go. This is going to do the thing again. So it's raining heavily right now. The disc lights up as he's holding it. That's so cool. The raindrops just stop. Look at all that detail. The artwork is amazing. Echo of the Stars allows you to seek the help of a high constellation. I call the 7 stars of the Big Dipper. The yellow Decabi is just like hovering there. He's a little upset, the yellow Decabi. The stars have set sail. That looks like the constellation that was on those doors before. Interesting. And then they all light up. Oh wait, no, it is exactly the constellation that was on top of those doors. What? And then it ends there. Wait, that's cliffhanger. What? And then my favorite, okay, final comment, sorry. My favorite part of this comic is watching Dokja piss off the Dokja and especially Jungkook every time he meets him. Feels like a prologue ending. We're in the big league now, folks. It really kind of does. And then here the Big Dipper made an appearance, but actually it already had in chapter 61 and 62. In the Room of the North Star was actually Room of the Big Dipper, which it's the constellation that was above the doors that had different stars marked on it. But yeah, that was a translation error apparently. It should have been Room of the Big Dipper. Interesting. Very cool though. Very cool. Alright. Very excited to see where we're going right now. This has definitely been a journey. Hard to kind of predict what is coming up ahead, but there are definitely things that I still want to know. Why is Jungkook still so mad at Dokja? Is Ji-Hai that bad at misinterpreting everything? I mean, I know how we left off with Ji-Hai, but she thought they were together. But the note that he left, how did he misinterpret it so bad? Maybe he just immediately saw the Doctor was trying to take advantage of him, which he was trying to do, and just he's had enough. But I'm keen to see them finally get on a level where they can respect each other, because there is definitely some there for both of them, but they definitely do not show it just yet. But the rivalry is always funny to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely interested about that. And his sister's inventory perk or stigma, I guess. Interesting to see how that comes along. Gil needs to chill out. Man needs a holiday. Him and Sang are both, honestly. Like they really showed up in these chapters, helped out when Dokja literally could not do the task, and someone needs to watch over Gil properly. But that being said, he has been very useful in holding off Jungkook, like initially when he gets here by calling over the monarch level creatures. But yeah, it's very, very good story. Very much enjoying this so far. And who knows, maybe this one, I feel like solo leveling is coming to a close soon, so maybe Omniscient Reader will be the series to take its place when it does finally end as a weekly series. We'll see how we go though. I believe we only have one more set of 5, and then we're all caught up with Omniscient Reader. So I think that'll happen. Yeah, that'll happen in a few days. Whew. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be doing the new series just yet. At first, I thought I was going to go back to Hardcore Leveling Warrior and continue reading through that. But then I realized that will probably take a year. Doing it at the pace that I usually do it. So I might be changing things up in the way that I catch up to series. It might be more of I'll cover weekly series on the channel, and then while not doing any of that stuff, I'll like be catching up with other series on the side, and then I'll have videos coming out relating to those series and where I'm at, kind of thing. But we will see how we go when we get there. It'll probably be in the next week or so that we'll start picking up that kind of new model. But the weekly shows, Tower of God, Solo Leveling, One Piece, and potentially Omniscient Reader will definitely continue as normal in the meantime. Oh, alright. Good set of chapters. Good stuff. I'm ready for the next one though. It is kind of hot in here though. Summer is not kind in Australia sometimes. Anyway. Thank you very much for watching, listening, or reading along, if that is what you do, and catch us in the next one. Laters.